Hey guys, what's up? My name is Kenise and welcome to my channel. If it is your first time here, if you're not new to this but you're true to this, wagwan girlish fam. Alright, so in today's video we're going to be discussing 5 things that you probably don't know when it comes on to NHT. So if you're interested in seeing that video, then stay tuned. Alright guys, so like I said, we're going to be discussing 5 things you probably don't know when it comes on to NHT. So, in discussion with persons around me sometimes, I realize when I tell them certain things, they look at me with a look of confusion and most people don't know me and talk about. So I figured some of you guys in the girlish fam might in the same boat. So I thought it would be helpful for me to come and share this information with you. Now, FYI, if you are new here, I don't work with NHT. I've never worked with NHT in the past either. I am a public sector healthcare worker. However, I like to keep myself informed and I'm constantly reading and trying to get new information. So that is the source of my information if you guys are curious. So if you want further clarification on anything that you hear me say in this video, make sure that you go to their website. They have an app you can download. You can email them, you can call them. You know, things are going, you might not want to go down there in person, but you have ways to reach out to them to go ahead and clarify. Also, if you find any of the information helpful in this video, I have other videos on the whole NHT process. So if you want to take out a loan, you know, for buy a house or land, I go through that. If you want to use a construction loan, general guidelines if you're a young person out there and you're trying to figure out, oh, you're gonna do this housing thing, and I'll link all of that down below. Alright guys, so enough of the jibba jabba, we're just going to get straight into it. So first things first, you are entitled to a refund. Now, the reason I thought this should have been the first one is because I keep seeing this in the comment section, whether it be on my videos or when you go on NHT's page. You see a lot of persons arguing and I'm gonna say, yo, I'm gonna say, well, it makes sense, but I give these people more money, make us stop contributing and all of these things. But the truth of the matter is, whatever money you contribute, you're entitled to get back that money, okay? They're not trying to hold on to your money like them hold on 58 years, but after that, the money is all yours, okay? Provided you never take a mortgage. I'm gonna explain. Alright, so if you go on the website, as always guys, I have my notes written down, so if you see me going through, then that's what it is. So the website says you are entitled to a refund in the 8th year after the contribution was made. So if you contributed in 2013, then you should go on ahead and apply for your refund now. So next year, you're going to apply for the contributions from the year 2014 and so on and so forth. So in the past, you could have applied for your contributions online or in person, but with all that is going on now, all contributions, you have to apply for that online. So you just go on the website, very straightforward, very simple, very easy. Now remember I said there were exceptions. So if you have a current loan with NHT and you're paying mortgage, then you can apply for a refund, right? They're just going to put that refund, they're automatically going to put it towards your loan. So them not keep it still, you know, them still not gonna keep the money. Them just going to put it towards your loan. And again, there are 2 exceptions with that. So there are 2 groups where even if you take a mortgage, you can still apply for your refund. All right, so those persons are those who have gotten a mortgage via the combined mortgage program or the joint finance mortgage program. All right, so that's one group. I'm not really sure what that is, but if it applies to you, then you will know and we're good. So the next set of persons who can still apply for a refund, even if they have a mortgage, are public sector workers. And I found this out very recently that this was not always a thing. So back in 2016, there was a wage freeze. So the government said, well, all right, like, oh, nah, you know, increase them pay. I'm a low key, them kind of still not increase people pay. Like the percentages that it go by is very minuscule, like 3% or not 3%, you know, like real talk. But anyways, because them say them not gonna raise people pay, them say, you know what, give the people them the money, make them use it and buy something because we not raise up them pay, nothing like that. And that was actually supposed to stop this year. So what they said is, because of COVID and everything, then they're gonna extend it to the year 2022. But really and truly, I feel like I'm gonna just extend it and done, because we still not make the money. We still broke. Wage freeze or no wage freeze. So just make the public sector people them apply for them refund and keep it moving. Okay. All right, the second thing that most persons don't know is that this point system that everybody has in them head, it does not apply to all things. Let me explain. So growing up, you always hear people say, yeah man, you may go use up my points and whatever, and worse if people them gonna fire them out and say, you can't use my points and all of these things. However, I don't know what it was like in the past. I can only speak for now, but for now, the point system only applies to an NHT development, right? Where they provide 100% financing. So if it is a house on the open market, so you see a house on the paper, or you know the developers make something, those are considered houses on the housing market. Those do not use the point system. You do have to, however, be eligible for the loan, and you can get that information on their website or through my video, which I'm gonna link again. But yeah, the point system is only applicable to the NHT development. So I hope I cleared up some things for some persons, because I keep hearing people talk about this points thing. You know, apply for everything. So speaking of the point system, they now have something called parent assist. And there's actually two forms of parent assist. So you have parent assist 1, which is for the NHT development, or the scheme homes as they call it. I think that's what they call it. All right, so the parent assist 1, like I said, is for those NHT developments. So them realize say the little point system with them have, it is never in the favor of the young people. The option alone can't work NHT. We need more options. I couldn't need a category for the 35 and under people. I'm just gonna put that out there so for the book up on the video do something for the young people. Anyways, so yeah, then we realized they look a point something in our favor. So what they did, or what they said was, okay, so let us have your parents assist you then. So if you have a parent who has never benefited from the NHT or whatever, we can use their point, because for them points are got only and plentiful. So we're going to use that to increase your chances, or the likelihood of you being successful in applying. But of course, with everything, yeah, them have certain rules and whatever. So it has to be a biological or adopted child, and it can only be one child. So if I try, I don't know, you know, work that out amongst yourself, oh, well, I get more points, yeah? Right. The person has to be 65 years and older. That's true. Never received a NHT non-homeowner or homeowner's loan, because if you are a homeowner, you can get a loan from NHT, I think maybe after 10 years for improvement. They've had to contribute it over 10 years and have not received their total refunds. All right. So if you want your parent to assist for the NHT development, this is how they can assist you. All right, so the parent assist 2, which is now an actual loan for like a house on the open market, the parent has to be under 65, still contributing, and they can get up to $4.5 million. But the thing is, if they've already gotten a loan from NHT, then you're not going to be applicable. If them own a home though and them never get it through NHT, then feel free, because in the past, once them own a home, look, them couldn't help you. But if they own a home and them get it through, me don't know, maybe them did have money and they work hard and build up the thing from scratch and never use NHT, then they can assist you. Also, how this one works is if the parent is not making a lot of money and the child earns more than the parent, then your child can actually help the parents to get a home. And I think that part of it is really, really cool, and I like that aspect, that you know, you can help your parent to get a home if you know them reach certain age and them still not own something. So I like that aspect of it. I think no, I see that they're trying to help, but these two options are still extremely limiting. And for a young person, and everybody have the option, yeah. So yeah, suppose you born and girl come see your house and your parent did get out one NHT loan, like what you have to do, but still they are suffer. Can't work. Do something else, so please. The fourth thing that not a lot of persons know is even if you are overseas working, you can still contribute, so that if you decide to come back to Jamaica, you can still gain or get your benefits from NHT. So you can become a voluntary contributor, because I see a lot of persons who are overseas that are telling me, boy, I want to come back and buy something and all of these things. So even if you're overseas and you are working, you can still be a voluntary contributor to the NHT. If you guys want a detailed video on this, then let me know in the comment section. But for the purpose of this video, I won't be going into a lot of details. All right, so if you want that, want to make me know in the comment section. See, right? But the thing about this voluntary contribution now, remember, it's going to be based off of your salary. So I know someone I got foreigner earn well per money, so well more than what you normally earn out here, which therefore means that your contribution is going to be more, because remember, it is a percentage. So I think that may deter some person. But I remember a nurse was saying to me the other day that when she went to another Caribbean island to work, she was still sending out her contributions, because she knew that when she come back to Jamaica, she go want her house and she go still want access, you know, to those benefits. It was a lot of money at the time, and she said, "Well, if people did discourage her," but now when she apply for her refunds, goody, I get a whole heap of money. So when the rest of us is getting like $15,000-$20,000, goody is getting a whole heap more than that for her refunds. So it's something to definitely consider if you are overseas. And again, like I said, guys, if you want a detailed video on that, let me know in the comment section. And the fifth and final thing, now this applies to those who are in the public sector and have big unions. This is not all groups in the public sector. So if you are from a small group in the public sector, like, yeah, yes, the part doesn't apply to you. A joke. Right. So for the bigger groups, I don't know the intricacies of it. All right, guys, somebody just kind of pinch me because I'm not a part of these unions, so I'm not privy to certain information. But I do know that the larger ones, I think it's either they buy the house. I'm not really sure how it works, but I know you can apply through your union. So if maybe a one house, maybe a two house, I don't know. But say like Silver Sun, so they can know for the bigger ones that, all right, a couple of them set aside for some of the larger public sector workers. Even if it's one and you're a young person doing it on your own, it is still a better chance that you apply through that and get the competition through your organization than applying through the NHT. So like I said, I'm really not sure of the details, but I will implore you, if you're a part of a larger public sector group, to reach out to your union representatives, find out if there's any benefits to be had on your end. Find out if, you know, I want a house, I want one of them scheme also, like, you know, is there any benefits that I can gain being a member of this union. All right, guys, it's very important that you go out there and you seek the information. I know you have a civil servants group as well. I don't know if they would also have something, but again, you have to try every route and every avenue, because if you've applied for any of these houses, then you can't say for sure, sir, if you're young, there's nobody no business. Like, it's not gonna work in your favor. And if you're a young couple, it's still not gonna work in your favor, right? So we have to try every means and every single way it is to get your foot in at the door of your own home. All right, guys, so those were my tips. I hope you found it helpful. Definitely let me know down in the comment section if you knew any of this information before. Is there something that I did not say in this video that you know other persons can go through in the comments and find helpful? Make sure you like the video. Definitely share the video with your friends. Like, don't be mean and selfish to the knowledge. Yeah, other people want with the information too. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already done so. Of course, be a part of Girlisome. I'll be your nicest one over here, saying like you learn things and I just feel good and I feel nice, and yeah. As always, guys, I thank you so much for watching. Really and truly appreciate each and every single one of you, and as always, walk good.